Hello everyone, I'm Walter Poleman from UVM's Rubenstein School of Environment and Natural Resources, and today we're at one of UVM's 10 natural areas that are spread out through the state of Vermont. This one happens to be very close to campus. It's East Woods, a 40-acre parcel that is really in the middle of a fairly urbanized area of South Burlington. It's about 40 acres in size right now. It was actually twice that size when it was acquired by UVM back in 1949. But when the interstate highway went in, and particularly 189 went in, it cut right through the middle of the natural area. But still we have this preserved 40-acre area, which is an excellent habitat for wildlife and different natural community types, but also provides an excellent buffer for Potash Brook, which drains a large portion of the city of South Burlington as it flows through its watershed and makes its way down to Lake Champlain. In fact, if we focus in on the map here, you can see that really the 40 acres is sort of a postage stamp area within a larger developed watershed. Here's I-89 that I was talking about that cut through the middle of the forested area when it was first acquired. And this blue down here is where Potash Brook flows on its way to Shelburne Bay as it makes its way through. And so we're going to be taking a hike through the woods for a few minutes and working our way down to Potash Brook to really think about the water quality in the stream and how it reflects the surrounding land use of this area. All right, we just entered East Woods, heading down the trail to go meet my friend Chris down by Potash Brook. Well, we've walked in a little ways through the entrance to East Woods, and you'll notice that it's just a really flat, sandy terrace for the first few hundred meters. But pretty soon we come to this point where the steepness of the landscape and the rolling terrain kind of comes into focus as we work our way down to Potash Brook. Essentially, the sand here is all a remnant of the sandy delta where the ancient Winooski River flowed into the Champlain Sea. All right, we're about halfway down to Potash Brook, but along our way, there's this really interesting landform in here. You can see this whole kind of hollow in here, extending through this way, through the sand, and as we go out this direction, you can see the landform actually comes to an abrupt halt here. And as you study the history of East Woods, you would know that way back in the 1890s, they were going to build a railroad actually connecting Burlington to sort of the areas further out, and this is where the railroad bed was going to be. And essentially right here, a bridge abutment was going to be built across Potash Brook to the other side, but right now it's pretty much the bridge to nowhere because it ends abruptly right here. But just some of the past legacy and land use history of East Woods. It's got a rich glacial history, with all this sand deposits here from the glacial lakes, but also a human history that belies the facts about the development of this as an urban area way back 100 years ago.